there's a lot of different things that we go through and go over with the guys. But I like being around them and I like meeting with them this time around too.
Turnovers, obviously last year needed to be a little bit better, but it seemed like just bad luck. How do you work on that? Are there things you're working on this summer, or can you?
Say that one
with turnovers? To improve them, was that just bad luck? Are there things you want to work on?
Yeah, a little bit of both. And obviously we addressed in the spring. We had a couple of different turnover circuits during practice. And then we'll continue that in the fall. But right now we can't have a football, so we can't really do anything with it. Obviously we watch. But how do you watch a drop an interception? What do you tell the guy? Turn your hand this way or catch the dang ball. So, there's not a whole lot you can do or say to that. And then fumbles, we had a few that were on the ground that we didn't get. Maybe that was an effort thing. Maybe that was the way the ball bounced. So we'll keep on about it. And obviously it's important to us, and we need to fix it.
You've got a veteran team, and a very veteran team. Give me some examples of how that's showing up and what you're seeing and how you're dealing with it so far.
Yeah, well, just talking with the strength guys, going and watching them run and do different things, you can just see guys that get it now. Maybe a year ago they were leaning over, bending over, worried about how tired they were, and now you have guys that understands what it takes to win. So they're pushing through it. And again, with so many guys back that have played a lot of football for us, you're starting to create leadership. You see different guys picking it up. Majority of the time, coaches don't have to say anything. Before we get to them, somebody else is already on them, and, explaining to the young guys how we do things. So that's how you want your program, and I think that it's rolling pretty smooth right now.
When you look at past leaders that you've tried to develop, would you prefer to have an upperclassman as a leader, or does that not make any difference to you as long as?
It really doesn't make a difference. And sometimes the leader, that role gets overblown a little bit. We get paid as coaches for that. This is the time of year right now really when you need them. And there's different types. You got guys that talk a lot. You got guys that do everything right, like a Jared Barber, Nick Kwiatkowski, that they just do what they're supposed to do every day. And so you hope guys that are around those guys see it, learn from it, and then they continue to do the right things. And then you have other guys that are a little more vocal, like KJ and Carl and Daryl Worley, and so it's different. But I kind of like how our kids are. They have their own personality, and certain guys step up, and certain guys just keep working and don't say anything.
Let's say a third-team guy does everything correctly, but he's buried on the depth chart. Can he be an effective leader? Do you have to have a player?
I think a lot of the times, with an impression on an 18 to 22-year-old kid is, they like that guy that plays. In our eyes, there's guys that don't play that do everything right or great kids that you want all your kids to be like, and that's hard at times, But you have them from all different walks of life, so you got guys that do it right, you got guys that do it wrong, and you got great players, you got not so great players, but it's just their personality.